Hello Pisces, this is your reading for May 2026. My name's Kathleen. I'm one of the spirit operators. If you're new to this channel, I do things a little different. I get psychic impressions from the images on the cards, and I also interact with spirit. If you're not new here, thank you so much for returning. Yeah, before we begin, the deck of cards we're using this month is the Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle. Okay, so the first card that we have for you is Father of the Sky. So there's something that you're attached to. The dotted line here attaching the bird to, I'm assuming, the moon. There's something that has a hold of you, has a grip on you. It's like the ball and chain on, the old days on a prisoner's ankle, right? They would chain up like a cannonball type thing. Has that feeling about it. So there's something that you're attached to, something that has a grip on you, and it's preventing you from taking off. It's preventing you from flying free. It's preventing you from liberation. Okay? So you need to take a look at that, because there's a feeling here that whatever it is that's preventing you from moving forward, that is holding you back, that has a grip on you, that perhaps your attachment to whatever it is, and emotional attachment, perhaps it's distorted your image, distorted your feelings towards it, distorted the realistic view, okay? Because that can happen with attachment. We can idealize things, and that's not the reality of the situation. Things aren't or weren't perfect. Okay, so you need to kind of take a look at it, and it could be painful, but it's something you've got to work through. Because if you have you're idolizing this, you're looking at it as though it's absolute perfection, that nothing was better ever than this object of attachment that's holding you back. You really need to take a look at that. Was it really perfect? Because if you can get beyond that sort of fantasy, imagination, not wanting to see the reality of the situation, if you can start to unravel that, that's going to help to free you. Because it feels like it's a real burden, that it's something that's attached itself to you, and it's got a grip on you. It's preventing you from moving forward in life. It's preventing you from moving on. So it's something you have to take a realistic look at. And Spirit's saying you may need to ask others, what do they see? What did they see? When it comes to you and whatever this object of attachment is, it could be a person, it could be an idea that you have in your head, whatever it is, and hopefully you know what it is, you're aware of it. If not, then maybe it's time to evaluate what's going on in your life to figure out what's holding you back. Maybe you're attached to the place you live, or a person Maybe you're attached to like an idea of something that you are supposed to be or want to be, and that's just not happening. So you need to kind of start to unravel it, start to take a more realistic view of it so that you can let go of it, so that it can free you. And once it frees you, you will be able to move forward. You'll be able to find a better way of being, a better way of living. Things will improve. But until you can kind of let go of whatever it is that you're attached to, you're going to be trapped. You're only going to be able to go so far, and I even see the chain like pulling you back, shortening, the chain becoming shorter. Okay, so see if you can't work on that. Okay, so Spirit said to go to the next card, and we have inner grief. So for some of you, this is attached to the first card, that you're just not able to let go of the grief, let go of, if you've lost someone, let go of the memories. You're not able to let go of them. And you don't have to let go of them totally, but the tighter you grasp onto it, like what I'm saying is, if you're holding on too tight, if you don't, you don't want to let go. If you get a ball of dough or Play-Doh or something, and you get it in your hand and you grip it and you squeeze it really, really tight, it starts to leak out where it can, through your fingers, through the grip that you have. It's going to leak out. And what I'm getting is there's the greater loss with that, because the grip is so tight. You're even going to be losing memories and things, because your mind is so focused and gripped. So there needs to be some relief from that. And of course you don't have to let go of the memories, but you do sort of need to move forward in a way and cradle it rather than gripping it. I don't know if that makes sense, but to cradle that grief, cradle the memories that you have of the person. If you've lost someone, this could be a pet. Just sort of be more gentle with it, more gentle with yourself. Try to sort of ease up if that's something that you can do. But there is, and if you haven't experienced loss, again, there's something you're holding on to too tightly, just too tight, and you need to release it. And like, I'm not saying you have to totally stop, but just ease up on it. Okay, Spirit said to go to the next card. So we have Healing Journey. Okay, so now what's coming through, and this seems to be a very focused reading, is this attachment that you have. And again, this attachment may not be the same as this, okay? For some of you, it's going to be the exact same thing, but for some of you, it's not. But anyway, whatever this attachment is, because this feels more attached, more linked to the first card rather than the second. Whatever it is that you have the attachment for, whatever it is that's preventing you from moving forward, it's actually affecting other people around you. So if you're really focused on some change you're trying to make in your life, or some way of being, or whatever you're attached to, you're neglecting others around you, or in some cases you may even be harming them, perhaps you're ignoring them, not looking after them properly. So, and I'm getting that if you have children, it may be your kids are suffering for whatever you're doing. If it's a partner, maybe your partner is suffering, maybe it's friends, maybe it's family. Because it feels much more personal. It doesn't feel like it's a work-related issue. This feels much more personal, and it sort of feels like you're not sharing your emotions. You're not giving your attention to those around you because of whatever it is you're attached to is sort of, it's almost like you're a little bit obsessed about it. So just kind of, again, evaluate what's going on in your life. Evaluate what's going on with the people around you. Ask people around you, hey, have I been neglecting you lately? Or you know, hey, have I been spending enough time with you? You know, have you heard from me in a while? You know, whatever, like just try to ease that, because there's a feeling you might lose people in your life who are important to you, sort of because you're neglecting them, you're separating yourself, or have separated yourself from them, even though you may not mean to. Okay, Spirit said to go to the next card. So we have insightful revelations. So yeah, this is like, I'm getting looking out and then back in again, out and back in, but not out all the way, right? Only so far. So there is a need to self-evaluate. Okay, you really need to be looking at that this month. Self-evaluate. Please don't beat yourself up. We're all human. We're all you know, making mistakes in our own ways and doing things we regret. So, you know, don't beat yourself up. Just really try to take a look, see where you are in life, see if you're okay, sorry, so Spirit's interrupting me. My thought pattern. It's like the idea of how you want people to treat you, right? Have you been treating them that way? So if you want people to be with you, or spend time with you, or interact with you, be kind to you, have you been doing that? Because like a lot of times we can isolate ourselves, and then we think, well, how come nobody calls me to go anywhere? Nobody, because you haven't been asking them to do things, or you've been saying no. So it just really feels like it's a really excellent time for evaluating yourself, evaluating your life, to try to prevent yourself from being trapped and chained anymore. Okay, Spirit said that's it. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.